Hey y'all, welcome to Crime Mentality. This is your girl Sanithia. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today we're talking about 8 signs of regressed childhood trauma. And this is trauma that you have suppressed in your mind where you mentally go back to the trauma you endured. You can get around somebody and this person reminds you of the trauma you went through, so you have reactions of that trauma. Whatever age that you were traumatized to, that's where your mental state reacts from. You have strong unexplained reactions. Like I said, you're overwhelmed with fear, and your mind and your body, it warns you that this person is unsafe. Your body may feel like it needs to protect you. Your mind goes back to that trauma, so your body automatically reacts to the signal that your brain sent to your body saying, hey, we got to protect ourselves. So you go into that protective stance, and either you're going to fight or fly. If you're normally a fighter, like you was raised fighting, you're going to do what comes natural. If you weren't raised to fight, you were raised to completely leave a situation, then you're going to completely exit stage left. All right, 2, you have a lack of ease in certain places. Maybe certain places just say, I have to use personal examples, guys, because I can't really just think of examples off the top of my head, but the ones that I personally experienced. So the lack of ease in certain places. Something happened to me at a park one time. I was jumped by a whole bunch of girls and boys at a park at one time. So it's like whenever I was driving past this park, my mind automatically would go back to where that happened to me at. I was traumatized at that point. My mind will go back to that. So 3, you have extreme emotional shifts. Like you can go from 0 to 100 in the drop of a hat. You find yourself quickly going from relaxed and at peace to completely filled with anger, and seems like something small that happened. In reality, or to other people, it looks like something that's seemingly small, but to you, you give an extreme reaction because you process that trauma in an extreme way as a child. Because just say if you're 7 years old and something happened to you, you don't have the adult thinking to process that in a healthy way. So you react from the stage of your mind, where your mind last remember the trauma happened to you. So like I said, other people around you look at it like, okay, hey, this person crazy. But no, this person really is going through a regressed childhood trauma, some trauma that they dealt with. Their inner child was traumatized. 4, attachment issues. Okay, this can be like an intense fear of abandonment. You may be real clingy and you cling to your spouses where they can't really go on, say, weekend trips with the boys or things like that without you constantly blowing their phone up, wondering what they're doing and all of this. You're very clingy. That's the best way I can explain that. You're very clingy. You want this person to be around you at all times. You may find that you become intensely attached to others very fast, and you feel upset or highly emotional whenever they leave. 5, anxiety. You can have an overwhelming fear of anxiety. People who have repressed childhood memories, they may experience more anxiety than other people. Like your anxiety level is at an all-time high, and it's because you were traumatized and you have self-victimized yourself so much in your thinking without even realizing it. And especially if you constantly say, oh, I have anxiety, you are speaking that into your life. So what you speak, the power, life and death lies in the power of the tongue. So what you speak out your mouth, you're going to see. It's going to replay over and over in your mind. 6, you have childish reactions. You find yourself regress back to the child state of mind whenever, like I said, you're being exposed to a person or a place where you were last traumatized. You were traumatized in a way of you would react in a way of like throwing temper tantrums and being stubborn, or stubborn about something so small. Like I say, childhood reaction. You give like reactions. That's the way I can explain it. Childlike reactions. 7, you have consistent exhaustion. And this can go along with self-victimization and having the victim mentality, because we only have so much emotional energy in one day. And if you have repressed childhood memories, you subconsciously spend a lot of your energy on that trauma without even realizing, or trying to protect yourself from that trauma. So we're putting all our energy into a negative place, and it warps our perspective, where we see things in a more negative light than what they really are. Okay, guys, that is all I have for regressive childhood trauma. You need to get with a life coach or a therapist so you can be able to talk some of these things out. It will really give you you need a safe place to vent. Somebody who is biased. They're not biased on any of, anything that you tell them. They're not judgmental or anything like that, or somebody that will invalidate your feelings. Okay, yes, I have a mental health coaching service that I will provide a booking link in this video below. If you would like somebody to talk to, if you would like prayer, or anything that you would like, it's a way of getting my business off the ground. But I do need some participants, and this is totally free, where I would just work with you and talk with you, to coach with you, basically give you some tools and strategies that I use that have really helped me into a place of mental stability and daily mental management on a daily basis, where you aren't reacting so extreme. Okay, that is all I have. Thank y'all for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day.